want to be looking to fish for her level 1, right? Urgot's really good level 1. So you want to be up here, trying to find the Kale. You're playing too far back here. You're giving her breathing room, right? She can walk up like
صدر عادي عم
there.
تشقنا من
You need to be walking out the bush and shooting her, trying to flip her. Really, really annoying. Don't let her touch the wave. You can't touch the wave with your matchup. She's stacking her passive here, she's just like chilling, right? Need to be fishing for her out here and like chasing her, trying to deny XP.
بدها أزير أو إديسنت للبشر.
Visualize it?
Yeah.
بس أزير بيعوض
محل way too weak of an early game.
I think my last game against Kale, I felt like I was a fool, and I think it was kind of mentally messing me up a little bit, so...
You're just so unlucky at the lane swapper thing.
That early game when we killed Darius...
Oh no.
That's why I wasn't engaging, because I was like, what is this? Like, I've never seen it before.
Yeah.
That's probably why I was not...
Okay. Yeah. I see the stun lock, yeah, for sure. Just for next time, remember, it's always important to create an early game plan heading into a matchup, because even if your plan's wrong, the learning is way better, right? So this Kale, you want to be playing way more out here, chasing her, really using the level 1 power. So you're just letting her farm for free here, you're not looking at all. Now it's awkward because you lost XP, I think, from the lane swapper thing. Looks like, but
That's what made me stop and start reading that.
yeah. Looks like you're losing XP as well. Alright, it's gone now. Okay, level 2. 3. Yeah, so this is a problem. She's level 3 with like full HP and 2 pods, right? So we haven't utilized our strong level 1 at all. We didn't get Prio, so I think that's going to be the big issue. KO at level 6 with tier 2 boots is actually not too strong, not too weak, right? But before that, she's completely useless, so you need to have been using your strong early game. So here we need to get the wave in, base, TP, no, okay. So remember, no matter what, your base timer has to be your top priority over everything. So here you need to be thinking, I need a recall. I really want to basically use my TP to become stronger, to mind the ward. But you need to get this wave in base. So here you should just drink your potion and brute force this wave in. You can see you're playing a little bit too passive. You need to brute force this wave in really urgently. You're kind of doing doies and master thing. So you're missing that instinct like I have to base, and try to one-shot the wave. You're just farming it. And now the next wave arrives, so you felt pressured to stay, right? Even here you should still base and TP back. You'll lose a little bit, but if she doesn't match your recall, you can dive her. If you hit a flip, she'll just die, right? So here you had to base, and you're too low to really stay. So here you had to base anyway. But the main issue is you were missing that urgency of like, I must base. It's really important I base her and brute force that wave in. But now you're stuck like 200 HP, really awkward, right? This feels so bad for you. I'm guessing in the game. Yeah, so...
I complained.
An easy fix to that, but... So the number 1 rule to follow, I would say, is you need to prioritize your back timer as your top priority. More often than not, that's going to keep you safe for making mistakes like that. Because there you wanted a base, but you weren't sure. You're like 50-50, so you decided to stay. Just base. If you feel like you need a base, just recall it and then review that. And sometimes you'll be wrong, sometimes you could have stayed. But more often than not, after reviewing it, a lot of players make that type of mistake. The back timer, it's pretty rare that it looks like that, and you stay, and it's better to stay, right? Most of the time you want a base, actually. So, back timer top priority. Now we're just like suffering under tower. It's really awkward. Alright, go. Oh, out of mana. Yeah. So this is just a result of the missed back timer and the early game. So, watch the Riven 1-2. Main takeaways for this one, you must abuse your level 1 power on Urgot, especially versus weak early game champs. You have to use it, because here you gave her way too much breathing room. And now the game, it's quite hard, right? Viego came to your lane and we both died. So this should have been a really good position. So make sure of that. And also leveraging your, valuing your back timer really highly. I have to get this base off, I have to get the wave. You're missing that urgency. So you need to value that way higher. So I feel like it's kind of good news because the reason you lost the Kale matchup isn't Kale specific, right? You can do that with any champion that's relatively weak early game. So you can create more of an early game pattern to abuse them more. Okay. let's see, Riven. So you said the issue is you don't really feel like you understand Riven's comboing, stuff like that?
I felt like, okay, that was a Q3, and then I get hit by something else that would stun me, or it was, like, I laid it on her in the early game. If I get on her, she can't get away, and I kill her. Getting her to stay with
Nice.
Or dodge her Qs,
Go. So you want to go as soon as the wave is settled down, or even a little bit before. Like now, just go.
I was waiting for that last minion to auto, I think. Once that minion autos,
Yeah. Don't worry about him.
That's what I typically do.
Let's get like a good gen rabbit, but you can min-max it a little bit more. Like you can start moving now. Okay, let's see. She has no Q3.
So that was a Q3.
Okay, yeah. So the thing about Riven is she can do all three of her Qs very slowly, and the Q cooldown is already ticking while she's doing that. So she can Q3, and then her Q will be back up pretty soon. It's like 5 or 6 seconds or something. So it's not a full cooldown if she spaces it out. That's why she can Q so quickly after. So that's why I wanted you to leave right away to start the trade now, before her next cycle. Yeah. You can see she's holding it for a long time. Oh, that was the second one. You can see she holds it for a long time. So you want to trade, yeah, that was the first one there. See, she has a Q2 for ages. Yeah, she's holding it to space it out. So now you'd want to take a trade onto her. Yeah, let's go. Auto. Flip straight away. Are you waiting for a press the attack before you flip? What's the reasoning? Yeah, just flip straight away, just send it. Flip, 2 autos, click away. GG, right? Lane's over. Just held it way too long. Yeah, so now we're in a...
I never hold my E, that's so weird that I did that. I thought I kill myself with using my E too much sometimes.
Good. It's good to learn that way instead of this way, right? Like, passive. Let's see, level 2. Nice. Let's flip. Cutter. Press the attack. It's a little bit too passive then. You should have that press the attack focus. Like here, quick towards it. Get that PTA down. Where'd your Q go? That's pretty good. Approach velocity. Good E buffer. Nice. E buffer was really clean. Just your press the attack. Like just run at her with your potion to start shooting her down. Like when you play range versus melee and they use all their abilities onto you, you want to make them pay for it, right? You want to chase them down the lane. They can't do anything right now. So you could have done that PTA proc and maybe even 1 extra auto onto her, right? And then she can't go on you again. 2 extra auto again. Nice.
Because I keep forgetting about him.
Yeah. So here you can visualize if you got that 3rd auto with press the attack and 1 extra auto after, she can't play, right? She's just diveable. So these little details matter a lot. So there you could have hard punished her. Still in a good position though. Really nice ward by the way. Who's their jungler?
It's not Jax, I'm trying to think. I didn't encounter him much.
Echo, okay.
This game was a constant versus game. Eventually, it just popped off. It was crazy, but...
Okay, so keeping in mind, Riven has TP, and trying to keep in mind what we talked about in the KO matchup, what do you think you should do on this timer?
Dominating.
I don't know. I thought she was in the bush. I was like, what is she? I don't know. Maybe I should have realized that she was back.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
Yes.
I don't even know what I should do because I'm thinking just like farm up.
Yeah, go ward the bush and go hit her and zone her from the wave is one thing. But one more thing I want you to keep in mind is when you verse a champ with TP, you want to make sure you get the first recall. Because if they basically TP back, now they're stronger than you, it can be quite awkward, right? So here, you should just ward the bush, pressure, and if she looks like she wants to base, just kill the wave and try to base and come back. You want to get your first recall off, because if she TP's back, it becomes very, very difficult for you to ever base again, right? Darius will be stronger than you. But here you should have just watered the bush and pressured her. Don't let her be in that bush. Similar to the Kale, you give your opponent a lot of breathing room, so your champ's quite strong, right? If you ward this and she tries to fight you, and she's got like 400 HP or something, you can just completely destroy her. So don't let her just sit here getting XP and chilling, right? Really pressure her.
It seems the same logic from the KO. Like I'm not using my strength as well as it should be.
Exactly. It's better, especially with these coaching sessions, to push your limits a bit more. Not just like mindlessly in, but you know what I mean? Play a bit more aggressive, try to get more out of your champion, and learn that way, instead of playing too respectful, right? Because you're not getting much experience in trading and like seeing how the damage feels and trade back and forth, and now your game is over here. There's not much you can do. This is what I talked about when you verse a champ with TP. Luckily she wasted all of her gold. If she just bought longsword and refill instead of these worthless items, she would just be destroying you right now. Right? She could be diveable from their jungler. So, well, she beats you anyway with that. That's crazy. But either way, your back timer has to be your top priority. This is the two biggest issues that I want you to learn from. Your back timers being your top priority. It's here. You literally just base it, and now your game's over versus Kale. You didn't have that urgency. I must base right now. So if she TP'd back, I'm pretty sure, and your game was over. So you can see your TP back. Your game was just over. Just your recall. So you can see that's costing you your matchup. That's the biggest mistake you're making. Now, the second takeaway is you just need to play in matchups where you know you're stronger or you feel like you could be. You need to push your limits a bit more. You didn't E this guy level 1, you didn't chase the KO and try to zone XP, so try to push your limits a bit more than you are right now. Of course, if you verse an Ignite set or something, you can play a bit more respectful. When you verse all these champions that are way weaker than you, you need to play like them and build a lot of experience and reps on trading. Yeah, no problem, no problem.
So, Urgot's like my main guy. Like, if you look at my win rate, I think I'm 60% with him, and I love
Nice.
the guy. Because I've been
Nice. It's good. Really good. Yep, exactly. That's why it's such a good pickup for you. But you feel like you don't... Is it more so you don't enjoy him? Or you feel like...
It's awesome, like
Yeah. Sure.
should I don't know.
I mean, yeah, committing to Urgot is a viable option. But if you want a second champion there, just for a bit of variety and a bit more, you know, some more options, perfectly fine. I think Volibear is a great pickup for your champ pool. Because like you said, it's very, very similar to how Urgot plays, right? So if you, any good habits you build on one will translate to the other way more than if you played Urgot and, I don't know, like Teemo or something, right? So I think not that you'd never do that, of course, but yeah, the pool makes a lot of sense. I think it's great. Some other options could be like Mordekaiser or something like that, but I really like your pool for your playstyle. I think it's good. If you don't like, because it sounds like you like playing Volibear, but you just don't like that he has similar issues to Urgot maybe, or...
Yeah, I feel so why am I playing?
Yeah, yeah, but human, we're all human, right? Like, one tricking isn't efficient, but it's a pretty boring, right? Sometimes you do want a bit of variety with Volibear, and there are definitely some matchups where you'd rather be Volley than Urgot, for sure. Like the Volley 4 points in Q, in tier 2 boots, like, yeah. You can do... Yeah. Exactly. 4 points to Volibear is like better in range champs than Urgot, right? So there's some little differences in there, and there will be some matchups you find that you prefer Volibear over Urgot. So definitely it's not a problem. If you don't think it's worth it, you can just commit to Urgot. It's a good strategy. But I would say keep Volley in your pool. It's definitely worth it. It's not like he's a... Another reason I like him, it's not like it's a champ like Darius that takes a lot of time to get familiar in all the matchups, right? Or a Jax or something, where you need a lot of matchup mastery. There are patterns you can do on Volibear, that'll work in most of your games, right? So I think it's a good pickup, personally, for a secondary gem.
Okay, I appreciate it. It's been something on my mind since our last coaching. Like one more day after, and I haven't done it since.
Yeah, perfectly fine. No problem.
Appreciate chippies. Thank you, man.
No problem. Well, okay, heavy.
Want some?
Yep, sorry.
Just 10 minutes, so just the lane.
Yep, exactly. Well, I saw there was only 3 people today, so I thought I'd just get a quick one in. And I thought, like, I got too comfortable with Ambessa, like, in the last couple of days, so I went a bit crazy on this.
Yeah.
And I think I made it too volatile early.
Nice. That's all I like to hear, though. It's good for learning.
Yeah, exactly. No, I think the orange shield is better in this matchup, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, the blade kind of felt useless.
Yeah, it's just he has so much short trading, right? So much poke.
Yeah.
The shield, you can just like whittle away his mana pool as well.
Is Q level 1 better? W didn't feel that great.
If you W as Q, it's pretty good. See, you just W them, you didn't get shield.
Yeah.
But if you're not confident in W with Q, then Q is fine. You should be able to.
Yeah.
Next to work.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I did it a bit later on, but I wasn't thinking about it, level 1.
Yeah. Really get the pre-plan. Nice. Yeah, as you can see, you're not reacting.
Yeah.
You're just sending it like it's a perfect spell, right? Where you want to be reacting to damage and hitting. You'll do more damage as well, right? And block damage. It's really great overall. Yeah,
yep.
It's not too bad. Keep burning his mana. Yeah. We have the ward, final minion of the wave. Why did we get hit by that? Level 3, go, go, go.
I think I went too, like, straight on his head here.
Exactly, remember, you gotta be more elegant on Ambessa, right? Like, little dashes.
Yeah, I reviewed that one after and I was like, yeah, this looks awful.
Yeah, little dash. Like, auto, you can, like, W down here so that you're in range for your Q1, right? And then you can, like, Q at a small angle depending on what he does, Q2, jump back. Just, like, full on playing like Olaf here, right? Jumping on his head, taking him down. You gotta be more, like, bouncing around them, little hops, right? Spacing them. You have extra attack range, all your abilities have range. You can't play like your Jax or Olaf now. You'd be going around the outside.
Yep.
Deeper ward would be nice. It's not a big deal.
I autoed the minion here.
Unlucky. Need to get this wave in. Base. Actually, now you're in a better position. Your jumps are too big. You're not thinking about your Q1 range as well, right? The outer part of Q1.
Yeah.
That's the big issue.
I mean,
look how fat this E range
yeah.
is. Now you can't Q, right? The inner part of Q does like nothing. You need to hit the outer part. So here, just not getting that much value from it. I'm not expecting you to hit every single one, by the way. I just want you to try, right? Like here,
yeah, for sure.
The clicks are so big that it tells me you're not thinking about it consistently yet.
Great roll.
No flash, nice. Okay. How did he win this? Lead with Q. You only need to lead with Q on the wave if he's not giving it to you. He's just bashing his wave down. So come here and see what he does, right?
Yeah.
You don't need to default to Q1 in the wave. If you touch this minion, I'm gonna bash you down, right? If you touch this minion, I'm gonna full combo you. You need to be playing like that. You don't have to rely on or you don't have to default to Q1 in the wave. This guy's not playing like a Mondo sitting 2 screens back doing the wave, right? He's walking up and just hitting. So watch him, see what he does, and then if he runs away, you can Q the wave if you want, right?
Yeah, I mean, I thought I'd have enough, but like, cause I'm playing a lot like electrocute with ignite, and like, it would be enough.
Yeah, sure. But
It's a bit annoying,
right? So, but here you can kill him anyway if you live with him. If you didn't throw a Q1, you can see it's just dead. So,
yeah, for sure.
Here we go. One. jumping inside his character, you can see. You need to be dancing around him. More elegant on Ambessa. And here you can lead with Q1. E default. E is a good default start. Right here he's running straight at your face, right? Just Q1. And then you can hold on to E later on if you utilize the slow or the head your Q2 as well. Here, like this was a good hop. This was a bad hop, right?
Yeah.
I like the first one because boom. Like
Yeah, because it's to the side.
Yeah, going around the side of him. Exactly.
I mean, it's annoying because like it's stuff I know, but like doing it is harder. Yeah.
It's really hard to do. I have so many Ambessas and not all of them do it, right? Only the really good ones do. It's like, but it's good to practice. Because you don't have to do it perfectly, you just have to like try to do and get a little bit better at it each time, right? And it'll make a big difference.
Killing spree.
You can see, yeah, it's a default. Jack's
Yeah, I mean, I learned top lane on Jax. It's
exactly
it's quite annoying.
Coming back. So, Ambessa, it's not intuitive, right? It feels like a dash. I should, as a top laner, Renekton, Jax Q, just jump on their head, right? So it's something you have to unlearn if you want to play Ambessa and play around the outs to go to.
Oh, that was so bad.
Oh my god. I keep you, please. Sky hit that was some static and a half. Did anyone else hear that? It's me.
No, I heard that.
No, yeah,
Old school.
definitely.
Oh,
Definitely heard.
He had one of those old TVs on from 30 years ago. Oh no. Yeah, let's see. Okay, why'd this guy live? How you shoot this guy? Okay. We could use this hop down. Or just commit your flash. A bit too greedy, right?
Yeah,
Just
maybe
your-
flash before.
Yeah, just flash E straight away.
Okay.
Just flash E and he would die.
I mean, I thought he would die. Like it's an all Olap. Like
He's level 4.
I don't-
I
I know.
Yeah. Just commit your flash if there's ever any uncertainty. You're just spending a bunch of time down, right?
Yeah, I mean that's why I flashed at the end because if we get nothing, it's bad. But I mean, I thought I'd live there because slow kind of screwed.
Yeah, and new tower doesn't really damage this season, right?
Yeah,
Just like
true.
one punch. Okay, watch one more, come back. Ah, we're so far behind now. Whoa,
Yeah, this is hard.
here's ultra off the rip. Oh, use your abilities on more. Ah, yeah, break this habit. Break this habit. Don't use spells on the wave. Or if you do, then you have to play respectful when they're down, right? Here you don't have any abilities up. That's why I ulted you. You're walking up like you do, right? So you need to play more respectful.
Yeah.
I actually like what he did here. I'm surprised. But regardless, for you.
I mean, I don't know why I did this. Like, it's not like a habit or something.
Yep, yeah, just be mindful.
This looks weird. Yeah, for sure.
Godlike.
And that is a good play by him, actually.
Nice, I like this mod. Nice, I like that hopping style. So, he's on the hopping style, right? Definitely we can practice it.
Yep. I mean, I'm kind of far behind now.
Yeah, okay. So wrap up this review.
Yeah.
I'll say main takeaways will be the way you're hopping. Try to remind yourself, like, okay, like heading into the game, right? I'm playing this, I want to practice hopping this type of way. Try to break that Jax Q habit, right? Just like full jumping onto their head. So work on that. I'd say it's a big one. Yeah, that has to be the number one, I think. I think it's the most important by far. Yeah, so have that as your main takeaway. Make sure also you're not defaulting to queuing the wave every time you get a hop. Try to lead with movement and see what they do, right? You only need to queue the wave if you're like shitting on them so hard they're sitting back here doing nothing, right? Because at that point you don't need your queue, you'll win anyway if they're playing like that. So make sure you're not defaulting to queuing the wave even though it feels easy to spell.
Okay. Alright, thank you.
Well, I'll take a look at your drafting after this session too.
Alright, cool.
Aspa.
Red team has scored an ace.
I'll spare you that.
Yeah.
Here we go. Ready to go? Alright. Darius versus 6.